So, that was a bit of a snafu, but I got a taco out of the deal. I had to change from one rental car company to the other because we'd already rented a car to go to Miami, and the other guy's driving that car, and I couldn't drive both. So anyway, I had to go to a different company, but I got a taco this time. So that's the first taco sighting. Ha! Well, it's too bad. We missed the sunrise with the rental car debacle, but we're on our way. So we're pulling out of Kissimmee, Orlando area, leaving Disney behind and all the other stuff. And we're heading deep into old Florida. So, we just crossed over the turnpike. Still on the 441, coming up on a little place they call Yeehaw Junction. Used to be called Jackass Junction, but the state didn't think they needed to advertise that. So they changed it to Yeehaw. Says this is Yeehaw Junction. This ain't it. I guess we gotta go find it. Sometimes when the rubber meets the weird, the GPS is wrong. Supposed to be at the corner of 60 and 441, so I guess it's back where we came from. Guess we went through it and never saw it. I guess it's not really there anymore, is it? Might have came all this way and there's nothing to see. That would suck. But sometimes when you get out on these old roads, it's disappeared. That's what happens. Oh, there's the Desert Inn historic site. We passed it. That's how much of it's not there anymore. Oh, we'll see. That's what we came to see, was the Desert Inn at Yeehaw Junction. Well, this is what happens when you wait too long to visit a site you've seen. Not much here. I'll see if I can get a drone shot maybe or something. But Yeehaw Junction is no longer here. It is a ghost of its own now. It looks like the road has definitely lost it. I'll get out and we'll do a walk around here real quick. See what we find. So, that's what we're into. Yeehaw Junction, as you can see, is gone. There's nothing really here except for this. It's just a truck stop. Yeehaw Junction used to be the Desert Inn, you know, and that was a place for travelers, ranchers. It was just a place out in the middle of nowhere. It was a restaurant, it was a hotel, it was a brothel at one time, built in the 1800s. Was here until I think it was 2019 when a semi decided to go through this intersection, as we'll see right here, and ran right through the building. It stayed set up. You can see that on the internet and other places, but it stayed up for a while, and then they finally tore it down, and the historical marker is not even here anymore. Sometimes there really are ghosts out here. It's not here anymore. Let's see if I can get a drone shot. All right, well now, we're gonna leave the Desert Inn here, since it's not here anymore. It's a busy place. Out here in the middle of Florida, old Florida. A lot of straight roads and nothing but trees. It's kind of funny how that Desert Inn had been there since the 1800s, and one wreck, one semi in the rain, ran into it, and it's off the map. History's gone. That's why we got to get out here and see it, guys. Because stuff just disappears. You know, if you guys like seeing stuff like this, it really helps if you subscribe, give it a like or a share or a comment. Comments are great. I mean, it really helps the channel a lot. I'll definitely put out more of these. Being on the road 230 days a year, I'll be doing more of these. Definitely. So like I said, make a comment. If there's any place that you'd like me to see, or you've been to and you got a story for me, tell me. I read all of them, so give it a shot. So today, I gotta be in Miami this afternoon to reset the truck. We just got done with that at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then we're gonna go to Miami and set up for another entertainment show that I can't really talk about until it comes out. They're like that sometimes. And that's what my day's usually like. So we're pulling up on the Fort Drum Cemetery. And hopefully GPS is right this time. Oh, there's even a sign. Check that out. They used to call these ranchers down here, they called them crackers. Not quite sure why. If I get any information on that, or you have any information, go ahead and put it in the comments so I can figure it out. Here we are, Fort Drum Cemetery. So you can see we got a lot of old markers here, some new ones. But this place was actually a settlement back in 1890s. That moss tree, kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah, some of these are 1885. That one's 1869 to 1936. So they have some stories out here that you can still see these cattlemen's lanterns flicker at night. It's kind of cool. Creepy old place. I sure wouldn't want to be out here at night. But some ghosts still stay, you know? That's fun. Like I said, you know, we try to where the rubber meets the weird, but also the cool and old, you know? We've even got some older ranch style, you know, markers. I'll show you one here before we get in the truck, but it's definitely old Florida. So look at this one. That's actually a fairly new one, but it's kind of cool that they kind of done it the old way with a wood marker too. All right, let's get on the road. Now we get up here on 60, heading east. You'll start smelling that salt air. We're gonna head over towards the coast, run down one a little bit, get me closer to Miami. So, back at Yeehaw Junction. We're gonna head towards the coast here. We'll start seeing a lot of groves. And the air will start smelling like salt. And we're gonna get some more traffic, because that's where everybody wants to go in Florida. Yep, that's all that's left of Yeehaw Junction, which used to be kind of a cool spot to go, but not anymore. Just a truck stop. I guess it always was. Definitely some cool mid-century stuff here, and some older. So we're down here in the Peacock Art District. There's some really cool murals down here. Some neat architecture before we hit the beach. We got a carnival going on there. Roll up the beach here a little bit. All right, we're gonna head back up towards 1. It's gonna be some pretty cool old hotels and stuff along that route. Man, this was the dream route. US 1. right down the coast, just like out on the west coast, you know. We're just gonna make one sashay south, because like I said before, I gotta get to Miami. Daylight's dropping. I got about 2 hours to get there. There's a sign for it. South 1. Some people came down this thing, man, and the vacation never ended. They just stayed here. Back in the day, a lot of artists and writers and stuff kind of settled down this way. I noticed that the what do they call the Navy SEAL Museum is here. Those old hotels. No. Look, we're getting into the new stuff again, so on to the next. Heading towards Miami. From ghost motels to high rises, man. We'll see them soon. You know, Florida's full of stories. They kind of fade once you get to the coast, because it's kind of blur out here. You know, every road ends somewhere. And mine ended up in traffic. Well, this is the real side hustle on the road. See you on the next one. And don't forget, if you like this stuff, like and subscribe. Comment. It all helps. Doesn't cost you a dime. Appreciate you, as they say down here. See you on the next one.